No, that's another program. From what I know, there is.
So we'll begin in 3 more minutes. So if everyone wants to get their refreshments and take a seat, that would be awesome. Together for us. So we really organized 3 things in order to really have you all here. I didn't want to divide all of you. You're our stakeholders and also our participants. So we thought we would try to put it all together, and thanks to Nikki. Nikki, where are you? Nikki. Not only does she do the area plan, but she actually organized and got this all put together in one spot. So thank you so much. So good morning, everyone. My name is Joyce Gallagher. I'm the Executive Director of the Department of Family and Support Services, Chicago Area Agency on Aging. It's a mouthful, but the bottom line is we serve seniors. Thank you for your attendance and interest in the Senior Services Fiscal Year 2016 through 2018 Area Plan on Aging. This is a 3-year plan. We had extended the prior plans, but this is a brand new plan going forward for the next 3 years. That's why your participation is so critical. So I now call to order this public hearing on fiscal year 2016 through 2018 Area Plan on Aging. The purpose of today's Area Plan hearing is to obtain public comment on senior services proposed fiscal year 2016 through 2018 Area Plan. The Area Plan describes how Senior Services proposes to deliver services to Chicagoans age 60 and over using federal and state funds. The public information document, which you have received, provides a summary and highlights of the plan. There are copies available if you have not yet received one. Additional copies are available online at www.cityofchicago.org/FSS. Public notices of the public hearings were printed in the local newspaper and posted on the City of Chicago's website. I'd like to now introduce our hearing panel, Deputy Commissioners Alexandra Cooney and Yolanda Curry. And I'd also like to welcome Toshiko Doi, who's President of the Senior Advisory Council, and Constantine Bacil, who is no stranger to any of you, who I think he lives at this center, but he also serves on the advisory board. He does so many things for all of us, including birthday cards, so he's just awesome. And you're all going to be on YouTube, so thanks to Constantine. So as I also indicated, Nikki's here, and Christine Velez, Christine, who will be our timekeeper. So thank you all for joining us. So highlights. The Area Plan on Aging, as you know, is the annual document, and it summarizes the condition and needs of Chicago's older population. It also identifies the array of services that are planned to be provided in the coming year to meet those needs. The Illinois Department on Aging's proposed budget for fiscal year 2016 shows a slight decrease in federal funding and an increase in general revenue funds for aging services. Our area agency remains committed to targeting services to those individuals with the greatest economic or social need, with a particular emphasis on low-income and minority individuals. We provided in 2014 services to 159,138 seniors citywide through a network of programs and services. Our number one priority has been and continues to be maintaining in-home services for older persons. Many of our programs have experienced growth in the number of participants, as well as the number of challenging cases that require more time and attention, all of which is projected to continue into fiscal year 2016. The Home Delivered Meals program served approximately 2.3 million meals to nearly 7,600 different people in fiscal year 2014, and we project serving approximately 2.4 million meals by the end of fiscal year 2015. Through additional funding sources such as the Community Development Block Grants, Senior Services has not had the same problem of ongoing waiting lists and unmet need for the program as many other communities in the United States. However, it is growing increasingly difficult to maintain services for seniors as costs continue to rise and government funding does not increase accordingly. However, by aggressively pursuing alternative resources, creating public-private partnerships, and utilizing strong fiscal and programmatic planning, we have been able to implement innovative solutions that help maintain and expand the service network to meet needs of older, more poor, and frailer Chicagoans. For fiscal year 2016, we estimate that we will receive a total of $15,968,332 in federal and state planning allocations for the Area Plan on Aging. Chart 1 of the attached year 2016 funding allocations. For direct services, we will increase the level of direct service funding by $4,655. The increase is a result of an estimated 1% federal and state increase. Under contracted services, Chicago Area Agency on Aging proposes an increase in the overall level of contracted services estimated at $558,353. During these times of generally declining revenue projections from federal, state, and local governments, service providers need to be prepared for potential budget reductions. If we receive funding allocations that are below the projected level for fiscal year 2016, new sources of revenue to maintain services would be explored. If services cannot be sustained, reductions in lower priority services will be made. If we receive an increase, hallelujah, above the level projected, we would allocate that can help Americans to live safely and comfortably in their homes and communities as they age. What additional actions could help ensure that older adults of all backgrounds can equally enjoy a long, productive, and healthy quality of life? Your feedback regarding important topics as well as any other key issues affecting seniors in Chicago will be submitted to the White House Conference on Aging. Immediately following the listening session, we'll be hosting on the table, but before we do that, we're going to go into the larger area and celebrate all of the seniors with an Old American cake. And also congratulate all our oldest seniors that are here, so I hope you join us and then come back here for lunch. We will discuss the ways in which we can make our community stronger and eliminate barriers to prevent older adults from achieving their highest quality of life. We'll now take testimony from audience members in the order you were registered. Each speaker will be allowed 3 minutes for your testimony. The recorder will keep track of the time for each testifier. The recorder will raise her hand when 1 minute remains and will orally notify the speaker when time has expired unless otherwise directed. A copy of your written testimony can be turned in after your oral testimony has been given. The hearing is being tape recorded. Please state your name,